was from 1865 to 1870. The second Klan was from 1915 to 1944. The third Klan started in 1946 and is still present today. To this day, there are still thousands of members in the KKK. They believe in restoring America to be all white. They do not support drugs, homosexuality, immigration, and the mixing of races. They believe that what they are doing is good to the world.
Mitchell Palmer was born May 4, 1872, in Moosehead, Pennsylvania. He went from starting a private law practice to being elected the U.S. Congressman in 1908, 1910, and 1912. Palmer became a custodian of Allen property in 1917. He was appointed Attorney General and launched the infamous Palmer Raids in 1919. In 1921, he returned to his law practice. Later on, in May 11, 1936, in Washington, D.C., he had passed away.
The Flappers became very big in the Roaring Twenties. Their appearance was important. Their hair was cut short, the hemlines rose dramatically to their knees. They wore lots of makeup. Many women celebrated the age of the flapper as a female declaration of independence. They experienced new jobs and lifestyles. They didn't care about what their fathers or husbands thought. They did this to make them feel like they were worth something.
In 1917, the American Senate put forward a proposed 18th Amendment to the Constitution to ban the sale and manufacture of alcohol in the United States. This period of the 18th Amendment to the Constitution banning alcohol is seen as a noble experiment, but it is officially called the Prohibition in the United States. The Prohibition movement started moving more quickly in 1869 when the Prohibition Party was set up and the Women's Christian Temperance Union followed a few years later. In 1917, the 65th Congress was formed, and of the 204 members, 140 were in favor of the prohibition. Because of this renewed case, the high percentage of pro-prohibition members of the Congress, the proposed 18th Amendment to the Constitution was put forward to ban alcohol. By the end of 1917, the new amendment was passed by the 36 states ratifying the amendment.
Henry Ford led the automobile industry. He produced better models each year to improve the cars. This created a new business advancement. The Ford Motor Company created many jobs for the middle class. The automobile advancements. Many advancements included front-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and powered cars. There was a safety glass that does not shatter when broken. This was the first time mechanical brakes worked for all four wheels. The cars were basic compared to today, but had huge improvements then. They increased production by building the cars in the form of an assembly line instead of being made start to finish by the same people. They were able to produce a car almost every 10 seconds.
Originally called the New Negro Movement, the Harlem Renaissance was the flowering that fostered a new black cultural identity in the Roaring Twenties. The Harlem Renaissance was given the name because of the cultural, social, and artistic upbringing that took place between the end of the World War I and the middle of the 1930s. In the time era of the Harlem Renaissance, it was a big time for people to be involved with music, poems, art, and other things that were popular during this time.